Hey everyone, it's Lissette here and welcome back to another video on my channel. So for this video, I was really inspired by the backdrop that you see here. It has like pinks, blues, yellows, and greens, and I really wanted to do a set based off of this kind of color scheme, just really colorful. So I had an idea in my head and it ended up turning out super pretty. So I was actually really excited that I did this set. So right now all I'm doing is I'm just showing you that I've already prepped my nail beds, pushed back the cuticles. I used my 180 sanding band, removing the shine from my natural nail bed. Now I'm just gonna go in and I'm actually cleaning it with some gel cleanser, and this is just prepping my nail beds, making sure there's no oils on it or anything like that. I'm going in with some KDS glue and I'm going to be gluing on these extra long coffin tips, and I was like so in love with these once I put them on. They are so pretty and so long. But yeah, so I'm just gluing them on. I did measure them from side to side prior to gluing them down. From there, I'm going in with my 180 grit hand file, and this is where I just start blending that tip into the natural nail bed. After that, I'm going in with some of Mia Secret's nail prep, and I am just going in and dehydrating these nails, just making sure there is no oils that are left behind, because this is definitely one of the causes of lifting. After that, I go in with some base coat and I really rub it in to that nail bed, adding a very thin layer, and I'm only mainly focusing on my natural nail bed. And after I put them on all of these nails, I do go in the light for a full 60 seconds to fully cure it. So I'm going to start off with this Mia Secret's Forma Gel in Cover Blush, and this is one of my favorite colors that Mia Secret has. So I am just going to go in and I'm going to start off with my ring nail, and I am going to do an extended nail bed. I like to start off creating the smile line first, making sure I get the shape that I want, whether it is curved, pointy. Right now I'm going for more of an almond shape, so I like to focus on that smile line section first. I do a quick flash cure and then I do go in with a larger amount, building up that apex and focusing more around that cuticle area. I'm doing the exact same steps for the middle nail as well. Both the middle and the ring nail will be the only ones with extended nail beds. When doing this kind of look, I never try to do it in one shot. It just gets super sloppy and messy really quick. So I always like to apply layers at a time. If it's more than 3 layers, I am more than fine with that. I'd rather try to get the shape closest to what I want as possible than just glopping on a large amount of gel and then it's slipping and sliding all over the place. So if you are someone who struggles with trying to create extended nail beds, I would just suggest taking your time and doing it in layers, and that always helped me out in the end. For the remaining nails, I'm going to use IBD Clear Hard Gel and build up the structure from this. So I like to apply a wet layer first, and since this is a way longer nail than I usually do, I'm going to lay it on in layers as well. So first I like to add a slip layer. I take a larger amount and then I apply a larger bead, and as you can see, I am just moving that gel up and down the nail, and this actually really helps me lay the gel on. It kind of guides the gel to where I want it to go, and it was actually super easy doing this length. I thought it was going to be a little hard, but it was not at all. As you can see, it just looks perfect. It's very self-leveling as well. That's why I love IBD hard gel. But I ended up curing that nail really quick. I cured it for about 15 seconds, and that was enough for me to move on to the next nail and do the same process. After the nails are fully cured, I am going in with some gel cleanser, and I am just removing that sticky layer from the surface of these nails. I go in with my 180 grit hand file, and this is where I start filing and shaping that extended nail bed, really trying to get that smile line the way I want it. So this is where the fun comes in. I am so excited about this. So I have these glow in the dark pigments that they are so pretty. I've used these a couple times in recent videos. I decided to go in with the blue, purple, green. That one was like a lemon yellow color. We have pink, and then I decided to go with a orange red color. So like I said, all of these do glow in the dark. Yeah, this was so fun to do. So I ended up taking the e.l.f. contour brush. This is the old makeup brush that I don't really use. So I'm just going in and I am wetting the surface of these nails with some IBD hard gel, clear IBD hard gel, and then I just start picking up some of the pigment and then I just start tapping it on. I don't even touch the nail. I tap it on and I just kind of like let it fall to wherever it wants to fall, and it is messy. I did lay down some tissue on the bottom because I didn't want this powder to get all over the place, even though it did anyway. But I just keep doing this process until I get all of the colors on the nail where I kind of want it. Like I said, I kind of just let it fall to where it ever landed, but this ended up coming out really good. So after I get majority of all of the colors where I wanted, I do go ahead, flash cure it in the light, and I kind of felt like it wasn't as pigmented as I wanted, so I did go in with another layer of gel, and then I added more of that glow in the dark pigment powder. So I did decide to go ahead and switch the brush to a different brush. This one has a little smaller of brush bristles. This one was actually a part of like a what do you call that, a detail brush set. So yeah, I just do the same process, and I actually did this first nail just to see if I liked it, and I was really happy with how it ended up coming out. So once I fully cured this, I did a full cure for 60 just to physically see what it looked like. I even ran in the bathroom, closed the door, see how it looked in the dark, and yeah, it was so pretty. So after I did that, I did go ahead and decide I wanted to do the remaining nails. So that's what I'm doing now. I'm just going to continue this process to all of these nails. So this is what they are looking like. So I wanted a little more something to add to it, so I decided to take out this gold gel that I created with some IBD hard gel and some gold Mecca powder pigment. I have a video of me making these types of gels, so I'm going to link that, but I decided to take out a detail brush and just line the smile line so you could physically see the gold on that smile line frame, and then I do that to both of the middle nail as well as that ring nail, and I don't cure it. I leave it like that. I go in with another brush and I start blending it downwards, and you're gonna see me blending it down, fading it, and I really liked how that looks, so I did decide to keep on going and adding a little bit of touches of gold throughout the entire nails. Once I was happy with the placements of the golds, I decided to go ahead and start encapsulating. So I'm starting off with that middle nail. I took some IBD clear hard gel and then just really started encapsulating the bottom portion of the nail. And I just feel like when you encapsulate anything, it just intensifies and it really magnifies the design that you are trying to create, and it just really brings everything together and it just brings everything out. It just looks so good. But after I do one nail, I do cure it. I do a flash cure for 15 seconds, and then I move on to the next nail and continue encapsulating. So I really only do a full encapsulation for the middle as well as that ring nail. When it came to the other nails, like the thumb, the pointer, and the pinky nail, I kind of just did one layer because I felt like I didn't want it too bulky, but I did kind of want some kind of protection just to protect the glow in the dark powder as well as that gold. So yeah, so I just did a thin layer and then I just did a final full cure for 60 seconds. After these nails are all cured, I'm going in with some gel cleanser and just removing that sticky layer once again from the surface of these nails. From there, I'm going to go in with my 100-180 grit hand file and start filing the side walls and the free edge straight. Now, when it came to the surface of the nails, I didn't go too much, like I didn't file too much because I didn't want to remove that pigment powder from the surface of the nails. When it came to the ring and the middle nail, I did really go in making sure I fully shaped them, trying to bring out that smile line so you can really see a smooth transition. There's no lumps and bumps. And then after I shaped the nails, I do go in and buff the surface of the nails just to remove some of those deeper scratches that I made with the hand file. And of course, for the final step, we are going to go in with some top coat. I ended up doing 2 top coats because I wanted this really shiny. So I do 2 top coats. I cured in between both of them for a full 60 seconds. And this is what it looks like. I think they came out super good. I'm like so in love with how they look. Super pretty. It was fun to do, but it was super messy at that. The gold, I think, was just a great touch. But not only that, but this is what it looks like in the dark. So I kind of wish that you could kind of see the different colors a little more when it glows in the dark, but regardless, it just looks really good, and I'm super happy with how this set came out. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. As always, thank you everyone for taking some out to watch this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please make sure you guys are following me on all on my social media accounts, and please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And I'll see you guys in the next one.